Wait, this place is run by a kid? I gotta get out of here. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we freed Colony 30, picking up Valdi and the War Medic class. And this time, we gotta go and gather up some info within Colony 30. Yes, we were actually forced to help out the colony to start with.
Valdi turned in Leibniz into scrap. Mighty Gestratus was on a cup of finish, mightiest of output and mightiest of maneuver, all for nothing. How we supposed to while away idols now hours now?
Yeah, come on, Valdi. So the case took this mission of the flame cloaks and acted defiance. So now we have to look out not only for the Agnes troops, but Kivers too. That's right. I suppose I better be careful when I leave the colony then. I'm not really a match for that level of aggression.
We've made some new friends.
One thing I should mention about Colony 30. So, the different races in this game are, well, based off of different races that show up throughout the series.
Kivers troops make use of power frame, much enhancement of bodily strength. Moral of story is this: power frame can make stronger or weaker depending on setup. Possibilities are
We've
intriguing.
made some new friends.
Here, we'll get to that. Oh yeah, there's a container here. But, saying there's different races in Xenoblade 1. You had your Homs, Hyentia, and Machina. I think, and the Napon, of course. I believe that was it. And we kind of see that represented within the group here. Well, not the Napon part. I guess kind of. But you have Noah, who is just, he's a human, normal Homs. You have Uni, who is a Hyentia. And you have Lance, who is a Machina, kind of. Close enough to it. And I just really like the fact that you do kind of have this conglomeration of groups. This is a very good way to combine the two worlds in Xenoblade Chronicles. And of course you have all sorts of different types of blades within this, from Xenoblade 2. Mio is similar to Nia, being a Gormati. You have Senna is pretty similar to Brigid, with the flaming hair. Tyan's a little bit, I'm not quite certain what Tyan is supposed to represent within that. Might be something with X, I'm not sure. I haven't really played X, or haven't really played X. I've never played X, but still. It's a nice little touch. It's so refreshing to not have that console running as gob all the time.
He may not be here to manage things anymore, but we'll cope just fine with Yazette around.
Well, with the commander being like he is, Colony 30's gonna follow his whims. Always has, always will do. That's reputation. We have Ven over here as well. Guys, I should have seen like marshalling National Leibniz and having fun. If I'm being honest, it's something of a relief that he's no longer with us.
We've made some new friends.
Repapa! Don't need 30 stuff to deal with Leibniz loving Napon. But if war ceases to exist, then lose need for maintaining of Leibniz. What will become of Repapa and friends then?
Back a friend? Great, everything looks to be in good order. I can rest easy.
We've made some new
Most
friends.
importantly, we have Mecha Friend on the affinity chart. That's the real most important thing of just any of it. Can we pick it? Yeah, there's one down below. Michelle? Hello, Michelle. Oh, you're behind it. The colony has tons of lemons, high-end ones of that, but the downside is it's gonna be tough to raise soldiers. However much fighting we do, sometimes we can come back without harvesting any life. But thanks to you, we don't have to worry about our lifespans quite so much, so thanks a lot
We've
for
made some
that.
new friends.
Colony 30 seems to be taking it pretty well. And a couple people who were, mainly Colony 9 doesn't really take it too well. Colony 4 had a little bit of time, but they're mostly adjusted to it now. But 30 right away, perfectly fine with things. Commissary?
What should we
Commissary? I don't know how to pronounce it. Some decent stuff here. Break duration can be useful. Stop by again whenever you like. I heard that recently even Ven's been collecting fortune clovers. You don't say. It's not every day you hear of a mechanic who's into collecting plants now, is it? Is this the widespread custom info?
Something smells tasty. I'm starved. Let's grab something.
I want to do the discussions for it. We'll grab our food from there. Colony 30 has an interesting layout because you do have the lower level there. generally you don't need to worry too much about the lower level. Not too many people go there. There is 3 levels to Colony 30. So if we head up here, we don't have to use Zet. Console bashing, flame clock smashing. Things got really turned up on their head around here. In this kind of environment, I'll have to pick up my game if I want to make sure Colony 30 stays safe.
New friends.
Wow, you don't trust Valdi? How dare you? How dare you! Hop on over to this side. We can find out where our other crate is. It's in here.
Could you help me out here? Here we go.
Boom. And we grab the container.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Napon coins and a decent bit of cash. 1230. Again, it's a decent bit of cash. You can grab onto ladders as you're falling. There's a lot of collectibles down here for you to grab. So at some point, it could be worthwhile to just go around, explore, see what you can find. You can get some good stuff. There's also a container down here, which we can go and grab right now.
What are you hiding,
This
little
is
guy?
valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Which gives
Let's
us
put it away for safety.
gold coin and 2160. Very worthwhile container right there. I actually don't remember where the last info that we need is. I'm sure it's somewhere.
All right.
And your allies don't really like climbing. I don't think they do it all in this game. I think you just teleport up to you. Like so.
Yes, Uni's the boss.
I'll go with Lance just because he's the new class. Where? Yeah, 30's a little bit confusing to navigate around at times. Just because it's very... there we are. There's our last thing.
I heard they grew on Lapra or not, but I haven't been able to find a sparking fortune clothes there myself. Is that because you're no good at looking for things? It's either that or everyone else got home first, I reckon.
And that finished up Widespread Custom.
And now we know things. We got what we needed.
All right, time to head back.
And pop on there. Right, I think that's pretty much all the relevant news we can find. It seems the problems are far more prevalent than we'd anticipated. Tell me about it. So what's our next step? I think we could do a lot of good here by helping out, but ultimately our destination is Swordmarch. That's important too. You're right. We should consider things from all angles before we act. So, yep, we can go on, get information. We've done this a little bit already, though.
We need to get back to the cliffs where we met Valdi.
We can make sure we're in perfect shape by replenishing supplies at Colony 30. We've got the time.
We do have the time, but we're not going to do it quite yet. You can now see a bunch of little climbing pics as symbols out on our map, as locations that we can climb.
Hey, check it out!
And just where we were before, now there's a Lounge of Turkin. Right? No, it's Lounge of Igna. Napon coins are a little bit more important. I have Lance as a healer, or Lance's War Medic set up just for pure healing. Do a debuff fairy, we can just heal the party. Yeah, the War Medic is just so good at healing. It's ridiculously good at healing, and I love it. Of course, you can get quite a bit of status from your Cure Bullet by standing in the middle, keep working through. Yeah, we're coming through. The War Medic is not a great. Might be one of the worst offensive classes, just period, in the game. but it makes up for it by being one of the best healing classes. Not the best. One of the DLC classes is close, but it'll be a long time before we get to that. I do mean a long time. Oh, there's a debuff. There's a debuff. I don't have my debuff healing yet. You know, some delayed healing. I don't actually know exactly how delayed healing works. Like when it triggers the, you know, the delayed healing. But there is delayed healing. Yeah, Technician Heal can be incredibly good once you get to it.
Come on climb up from there. That's what you get.
only you
Yippee!
didn't
Rock
charge off on
climbing.
your own.
This should make for a great workout.
For sure. Let's stay on the lookout for more walls to climb, yeah?
And just from getting there, we get the Precipice of Judgment. Presumably people judging you for not being able to climb. Or judging you for falling off. Either way.
We're up here.
And, yep. And works the same as ladders. You start climbing up this, enemies will stop engaging you. Keep on marching. And we're just making our way up. And again, there is that vine up in the Aedia region, but it'll be a little bit before I decide to go out there. And not too long, honestly, like...
It's another thing to see it.
It is a little bit. A little bit more story progression before we do that, but it's not too much, I don't think.
Is this
Right.
a rare thing?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty close.
So much to see, huh?
But the view is spectacular.
It is a very nice view from up here. And we get up to the Ray Bell Tableland.
That's funny. I'd never noticed that before.
Oh, do they not have armors where you're from?
Yeah, I meant getting old. Is that what that is?
It's called getting old, this.
That smaller Armu over there. It starts little, but grows over time. Becomes like the bigger one. All the creatures do it. But we never change that much.
Ah,
It's such a basic fact. So why haven't we realized it before? Realization leads to hope, which in due time turns to despair. The significance of the stasis is driven ever deeper within.
A moment in time, a sublime experience. That brilliance, it shines ascendant over all else.
That's why it takes so much frickin' work. Working stinks.
They all learn sooner or later. They learn how priceless it was, how grossly irreplaceable. The eclipse grows near.
they get along nice. Must be good friends.
It's funny. Just looking at these guys. It puts your mind at ease. Is it an effect of becoming Ouroboros?
Good question. Still, I think I could get used to this.
Yeah. Me too.
And right away our brilliant view is ruined by an airdrop. Come on, it's very rude of them to just start dropping their supplies all over the place. Come on, don't they know we have a nice view to see? We're gonna keep on moving along though. Lots of enemies that are around our level, so I think this is pretty adequately placed. But we're just gonna keep cutting through because I do kind of want to... We're gonna be doing a lot of side questing pretty soon.
Did you find something?
No. Just brings me back a bit. It reminded me of someone.
Oh yeah?
What is this?
A Sophronia.
I know that, but I've never seen one in such full bloom before.
It's special.
Huh? So, why give this to me?
It's a treasure of mine. I'd like to go back someday, to where this was taken. It's a dream I have. Not that I have all that much time to spare. But soon.
She was the one who taught me strategy, who taught me how to fight using the Mondo. Sorry.
Not to worry.
But why? Why did she show me that picture?
I suppose she wanted to share it with you. The memory.
Is that why she...
You know, it's not unheard of.
Huh?
These soldiers. Tyon! These are your targets, sir?
Yep. You'll handle it, right?
And it's because they're consorting with enemy soldiers. If that's so, shouldn't we question them first?
Ugh. You're a hell of a stickler, aren't you? I could just go and do it the K way. Forget it. There's just no zest. This time, I'm gonna take a different angle.
Consul?
Let's do this, Izzard. Go on, spill it for me. Give me all your feelings deep inside.
Topographical info updated.
And on that nice, lovely note, I think that'll do it for this time. Next time, we continue our way through the Raybell Tableland. But until then, see you guys.